Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have for you a questions and answers video. I ask you on my stories to ask me a lot of questions because a lot of people ask me personal stuff, so I will reply, by direct message. But I keep getting the same questions, so I was like, why not? Maybe I just do a videos for you to know me a little bit better. I have the questions on my phone. The first question is, how did you learn English? This is actually, a lot of people ask me this, I imagine, because a lot of Venezuelans are going to English speaking countries and people just want to know. I learned English by myself pretty much. I have never taken like an English lessons, not here, not back in Venezuela. They do give you English in high school, but it's not enough. I really did want to learn a lot, so I made myself learn English. There's still some words that I don't really know how to say, but then I look for them. It's always good for me to be like reading and all of that to keep learning. But how I learn a lot with television. I started watching Disney movies in English with English subtitles, and then in Spanish with English subtitles, and then in Spanish with English subtitles, and then English, because they speak very slowly, they speak very clear, so that was easy for me. I also read children books because they have short sentences and they're very simple. So that's pretty much how I learn. And then just talking to people. Like if you want to learn, you have to talk. You can't be afraid of talking, of confused, of messing up. People is going to correct you, and that's also how you learn. How old I am? I'm 28. I just turned 28. Do you take supplements? I don't really take supplements right now other than whey protein, and I only take whey protein when I can't bring food with me, either to the gym or, to work or wherever I'm going. I used to believe that I needed to take every little supplement that was out there. I used to take like vitamin C and glutamine and BCAAs, all of this. I was like 21. I don't anymore. I try to eat very healthy, very balanced, try to get all my vitamins and for my food. So I really don't, other than whey protein. Did you go to college? Yes, I went to college back in Venezuela. I went to the Universidad Central de Venezuela. The even translation is like the Central University of Venezuela, which is the best university in the country. Thank you. And I studied literature, and then I did my master in editorial production. It's also the even translation. And basically, I read a lot and I know how to make books. That's what I actually went to college for. Where are you from? I'm from Venezuela. What do you like to do in your free time? I guess as a hobby. What's your hobby kind of thing? I really like to read, and I watch movies and go to museums. If I have time to hang out with my friends, I will do so, but I'm usually home reading or chasing museums. Do you feel good in the place you chose as your home other than Venezuela? I do and I don't. I do because I have the opportunity to meet awesome people here, and thank God I've been working a lot in kind of like build my business here in Boston. But you always miss home, you always miss your family, and this weather is not. Apparently it's gonna snow already this week. So yeah, I feel good though. I know I came here for the right decisions, and this city has treated me well. What are your secrets to organize? I have a calendar and I write notes for everything. I use Siri, I use Alexa to remind me stuff within like 15 minutes. Like, Alexa, remind me to bring my lunch tomorrow at 11:15, because I know if I'm leaving the house at 11:30, 15 minutes before, Alexa remind me to take your lunch because it's the only way. So that's pretty much what I do. I try to grab Sundays to make my foods for the week. I don't really cook for like 7 days. I cook for like 3 days. I have a calendar with my clients, with my work at the restaurant, because I'm still working some days at the restaurant. And in that calendar, I also add my workout. So I know from like 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. I have a client. Then from 8:15 to 9:15, I'm working out. 9:30, I have another client. And that's how I just have to be very organized with my schedule. I guess that's what I just how I do it, by time. Even when I'm home, I make like little notes. I will be like from 11 a.m. to 12. I'll be cooking. Like I write that down. Cooking from 12 to 12:30. Walk a mambo. And I have schedules, like little schedules for everything. That also has made me be a little bit like control freak, even with my free time. Like I will set up my nap time, my TV watching. ¿Qué se te cayó aquí? Sorry. my schedule, if I'm gonna watch a movie, I know it's gonna be from like 7 to 10, and then I'm gonna read, and then I have to clean my house. So I basically keep a schedule for everything, and that's how I stay organized. Why did you decide to be a fitness blogger, like a fitness person, a fitness blogger? I'm also translating because some of these questions are in Spanish. So I realized back in the day when I started studying that I did a lot of things wrong. And there was a lot of things that I think I knew and I was like completely mistaken. So I was thinking, okay, if I'm making all these mistakes and if there's so much information I don't know, there's probably a lot of people like me that are missing this information, they're making the same mistakes. So I was like, why not to start doing something to help them and like help myself to have just more accurate and good tips and information. I started over Twitter. I still think on Twitter I have like 40,000 followers. I don't use Twitter anymore. Maybe I should. That's how I started. I used to write all these long tips that I actually, my blogs, I will start like putting those, I think it was like 140 characters, one by like next, like one following the other and the other and the other. And it was like all this information about sugar that you was like, you know, like broke down in this 140 characters. That's how I started doing it, and I love it. I do enjoy like writing about fitness and writing about health and I think it's helpful. Well, that's how I do it. I hope it's helpful. How old is Mambo? Mambo is 4 years old now. Are you single? This is the $1 million questions. I get this question like 2 times a day. Are you single? Are you dating anybody? Do you have a boyfriend? No. I'm single, I'm not dating anybody, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have a thingy, I don't have anything. I have my dog, which is my baby, and my workouts right now, for now. If that changes, I guess you'll see it on my stories. Are you sweet or are you sour? I think I can be pretty much both. Depends of the mood and the person and like the situation, but yeah. I think I'm usually sweet, but I can be both. What's your favorite food? Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I like food way too much. I'll say I do love avocado toast. They're awesome. I have to say arepas. Arepas, I think it's the best. Yes, arepas. We have one. Do you have a beauty routine? I'm not really into like beauty stuff, but I'm trying to get better at it because I'm not getting younger, so I start seeing things in my skin that are not as, you know, they're not the same as when I was like 20 or 25. There is one product that I have here, and this I do think has changed my life. This is a charcoal bar, and this is a soap, and this is what I use on my face every day in the morning and at night, and I have seen like a major change in how my face looks, acne and all those little things. I'm gonna give you the information too at the description if you want to see it and try it, because that's one thing that I do think has changed my face and my skin a lot. Also from that same brand, which is Beauty Counter, I have now eye moisturizer, and I use a serum on my face. But I don't know if I should give you like all that information because I'm not an expert, and I know this has been working for me, and I don't feel comfortable giving you like all the things I use because I feel like every skin is so different. But I think that the charcoal bar that I show you is natural. It doesn't have any chemicals in it, and I honestly think it's very good, and I think it's made for every type of skin. A lot of people ask me what do I do with my hair, and what I do is basically, you can wash, if you have this type of hair, you can wash it every day. I wash my hair maybe 2 times a week. What, 2 times a week for sure, maybe 3 if I have to go somewhere and it's like a mess. But I try not to wash it that much because this hair is already dry, so you don't want to wash it a lot. And I apply on my hair argan oil, coconut oil, and almond oil, and leave that for like 2 hours if I can. And then I take it out. And the most important thing is not to brush your hair after your shower. So what I do is when I have the conditioner, I brush it and untangle it, and then I don't touch it anymore. I just take out the conditioner, like very, very gentle, dry it out, and that's it. Then I don't touch it anymore, not even with my hands, not with another comb, nothing. How many countries have you visited, and which one did you like more? Where will you go again? Oof, I've been, I visited Colombia, Mexico, Portugal, Serbia, Italy, France, Turkey. I feel like I'm missing some. I don't really remember anymore, like right now. But the place that I've been thinking about lately, actually, that I would love to visit again is Turkey. I went there to Istanbul. It's just so amazing and so different than anything I've seen before that I will definitely go there again. What's your go-to junk food? French fries and chocolate dessert, whatever it is. That was easy. Do you like Game of Thrones? Yes. I can't wait for the next season to start. Like, why did they do this to us way so long? Ugh. Do you do online coaching? Yes, I do online coaching too. So you can email me info@alebfitness.com if you are interested in online coaching. How long have you been working out, or have you always been working out? No, I started working out when I was 19 as a prevention to having back surgery. I was supposed to have back surgery because I have scoliosis, which is, like your spine is all crazy shaped, and the doctor didn't want to do surgery on me at that age, and he sent me to start working out basically, and I started, and then I loved it. So I started working out when I was 19. I didn't do any sports growing up. I can't say that I used to do to play anything when I was growing up. The only sport I ever done is boxing and MMA, and that was like pretty late in my life. I think I started doing that when I was like 22 maybe. So, okay, how much do you weigh and what's your height? I'm 5'3" or 5'4". I think I'm 5'4". And I weighed 135 pounds. I fluctuate between like 130 and 135 pounds, which, yeah, I like that weight on me though. What type of pizza will you order tonight? I'm not eating pizza tonight. This is my friend who saw the questions on my Instagram. But yeah, that night I did order a mushroom pizza with like feta cheese or something. It was so good. It was really so good. How do you handle your cravings at night? Okay, this is actually what I do, and I don't buy them. I don't have in my house anything sweet. I don't have chips. I don't have like anything that I could crave at night or any time of the day that is going to be bad for me, and then I just go and get it. I don't buy it. If you come to my house and you want some chocolate, like I'll go get it for you at the store like right now, but I just don't have it in my house because it's like a temptation. And because of that, when I actually have something, it's very easy for me because I just forget about it, and I don't even remember that I have something there. Like Cesar, actually, my video producer, left me 3 weeks ago a Kit Kat, like half of a Kit Kat, and that stayed on my fridge for over 2 weeks. It was still there. I mean, I think, yeah, I need to throw that out. If I don't have it in my house, I don't think I'm gonna go out at 11:30 p.m. to find a store that sells chocolate. Like, you're not gonna do that. So do that too. Clean your cabinets, clean your desk at work, clean everything you can from all like the all the candy and fast food, like junk food that you can have, and it's going to help you a lot. What's your dream? That is so sweet. My dream, I will say, is to help as much people as possible, and I mean that. I believe in I believe in fitness. I believe in working out. When people ask me, what would you like to do? I'm like, I would like somebody to give me money because I need to live, or something I need to eat. But I could train just people and give advice for free. That's my dream. Maybe someday. Do you run? No, I don't run. I don't like running at all. I'm not gonna say that I hate it, but I pretty much hate it. I get very bored fast. I feel like I'm super tired, and it's actually that I'm just bored and I don't want to do it anymore. It doesn't agree with my knees. I have a knee injury for that I got with like wrestling a couple of years ago, and it doesn't agree with that. But before, it didn't, help my knee itself. I didn't like it. Yeah, I don't like running. I don't like yoga or Pilates. I know they're very good for you, and I will absolutely recommend it if you want to do it. Like, I will recommend those activities, but I don't like them, so I'm not gonna do it. And that's how I guess I keep working out, because I don't do what I don't like. And this is the last question. It says, other than personal training, what have you done for work? Okay, so before becoming personal trainer, I used to do a lot of copy editing for newspapers, magazines, that now, because of the government situation in Venezuela, are actually closed for the political views. Just throwing that in there. I also work with some editorials, like freelance. Once I got here, I actually have like work as a nanny. I walk dogs. I don't do that anymore. I work as a bartender for a couple of years, and then I become a manager in a restaurant, and then I hated that job, so I quit, even though it did give me a lot of stability at some point, and knowing that I have save money and benefits and all of that, but I absolutely hated it, and I decided to quit. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep going to a place that makes me miserable, even though it gives me all the security. And it was very scary, but I did it, and I know I'm happier now, like, for sure. And I've been able to dedicate more time to my YouTube, blogging, my social media, to my clients, to my fitness. I still work at a restaurant, though. I still pick up some chefs as a server, because, well, if you have ever immigrated somewhere else, you know how hard that can be. So yeah, those are the questions for today, and it's a little bit about myself that you didn't know. You can always ask me more if you want to through my social media. Is AleBFitness, and you can find me like that on Instagram, and that's my web page too. And see you next time. Thank you.